Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon.
Okay, we did first problem, I hope. Decision making under risk. Students, we did first problem, decision making under risk in the last lecture.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have to solve second problem, right? Second problem हुआ क्या?
Yes, ma'am. कल ही कर रहे थे.
Second, okay. Then, what is the formula for expected monetary value? The formula to calculate expected monetary value for strategy S1. What is the formula? S1 N1 into P11. Strategy 1. State of nature 1 into the corresponding probability plus S1 N2 into the corresponding probability, that is P12 plus S1 N3 into P13 plus here we are having states of nature, 4 states, S1 and 4 into P14. Then, what is the answer for expected monetary value for strategy S1?
4.
4. Expected monetary value for S2?
6.
6.
For S3 we got 4. For S4 we got 1. Correct? Okay. What are the answers I got? Expected monetary value for S1. दीपाली हम लोग सॉल्व किया क्या? ये प्रॉब्लम हो गया?
नो मैम, आपने हम लोगों को सॉल्व करने के लिए बोला था.
Okay, okay. Expected monetary value for strategy S2, the value is 6. Expected monetary value for strategy S3, we got the value 4. Expected monetary value for strategy S4, we got the value 1. Okay. After that, I hope till here we have completed. Expected value with perfect information. What is the formula? In states of nature, go through the screen. Okay. N1 column, you have to choose the best payoff. The best payoff is among 4 minus 2 minus 8 minus 14. The best payoff is 4. The formula is 0.2 into 4 plus, okay, N2 column. N2 column, which is the best payoff among 4 values? 4, 8, 2 minus 4. The best payoff is 8. That is 0.4 into 8 plus, in column 3, the best payoff is how much? 12. 0.1 into 12 plus, in the fourth column, the best payoff is 0.3 into 16. 0.3 into 16. We will get this value as 10. Everybody got the value 10? EVPI verified? EVPI is calculated. How we will calculate EVPI? States of nature column we have to consider. Among that you have to choose the best payoff into the corresponding probability. Then you will get the answer 10. Deepali calculate kiya kya?
Yes ma'am, it's 10.
Okay. Others, what about others? Rahul? Rahul Khanna?
Yes, ma'am. Calculating EVPI.
EVPI, okay. Similarly, tell me the answer of VPI. EVPI value is 10. VPI, what is the formula? EVPI minus maximum of EMV. EVPI minus maximum of EMV. Among all these values, you have to choose the maximum value. Maximum value is 6. EVPI value, how much we got? 10 minus maximum EMV is how much? 6. 10 minus 6, 4. Okay. This way, we have to solve the third problem also. Everybody try it out. Third one. Who have completed second one? Calculate third bit. Here 5 strategies is given. 5 states of nature is given. Rekha, after so many days you have come, correct Rekha? समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, ma'am.
बहुत दिन के बाद आया ना लेक्चर में, समझ में आ रहा है क्या कुछ?
हाँ हाँ.
Okay, third bit I will explain first step, then according to the similar strategies you do it, Rekha.
Yes, yes.
Everybody solve third bit. Rekha, listen, probabilities is given when the given problem is of under risk.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, here expected monetary value for strategy S1. Who were absent, just listen. Expected monetary value for strategy S1. We have to calculate for this. The formula is S1 N1, that is 180 into the corresponding probability, that is 0.2. That is equal to 180 into 0.2 plus. Similarly, first row remains the same, column will change S1 and 2, that is 180 into the corresponding probability. Again, we will get 180 into 0.2 plus S1 remains the same, that is 180. The third column entry value is 180 into corresponding probability is 0.3. 180 into 0.3 plus for S1 and 4, that is the value is 180 into the corresponding probability is 0.2 plus S1, the value S1 and 5, the value is 180 into the corresponding probability is 0.1. If you calculate this, you will get the value is 180. रेखा समझ में आया? Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, वैसा ही कैलकुलेट करो फॉर रिमेनिंग स्ट्रैटेजीज. Verify with the answers who got it. Expected monetary value for strategy S2. You will get the value is 212. For strategy S3, the value is 216. For strategy S4, 178. For strategy S5, the value is 112. Are you getting the same answers or not? Verify, students. For strategy S2, 212 is the answer, 212. For strategy S3, the answer is 216. For strategy S4, the answer is 178. For strategy S5, 112. Shruti, you are also attending after so many days. I hope. Shruti Nalla, 439. Shruti. Sarita Reddy, are you understood, Sarita? 446. Mansi? Mansi, are you able to get the answers, Mansi?
Yes, ma'am.
Over, all 5 over?
No, ma'am, solving.
Okay. Shivani? Shivani, 449. Shivani? Shivani Kaul? Chetan? Chetan, 442. Chetan, are you getting the answers, Chetan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do it. Good, good, do it. Roshin, 447, Roshin. Any query, Roshin? Shruti, 439, Shruti, what happened to you? Who have completed them, go through EVPI also, calculate EVPI. EVPI value, tell me EVPI value. EVPI,
Ma'am, it is 288.
who told something?
Ma'am,
288,
EVPI 288.
EVPI value 288. How to calculate EVPI? Very good. EVPI is equal to, in the first column, you have to choose the maximum. In the first column, the maximum is 180, the corresponding probability is 0.2. 0.2 into 180 plus, in the second column, the maximum value is 240 into 0.2. 0.2 into 240 plus, in the third column, the maximum value is 300. 0.3 into 300 plus, in the fourth column, better payoff is 360. The corresponding probability is 0.2. 0.2 into 360 plus, in the fifth column, better payoff is 420. 420 into 0.1. Then you will get this value as 288. This value will get 288. Then EVP and VPI is equal to EVPI minus maximum EMV. EVPI is how much? EVPI is 288 minus among all EMVs, that is among all 5 strategies, which is maximum strategy, better strategy, that is S3. Where you got maximum value? S3, that is 216. 218 minus 216, you will get this value as 72. I told this also, okay, why we are calculating VPI? For determining the maximum amount that should be spent for acquiring the information. To acquire the information, how many rupees you can spend on it. Actually, it is used in marketing research. Clear? Then I hope decision making under risk is clear. It will come for 5 marks. Expected monetary value consists of 3 marks. EVPI consists of 1 mark and VPI consists of 1 mark. 5 marks problem. Right now.
Ma'am, what's the VPI?
VPI is 72.
Okay.
Right now, we are having decision making under uncertainty. Okay? Here, decision making under uncertainty, what I told, it includes those decisions where the probability of occurrences of different outcomes or states of nature cannot be estimated. That's okay. By calculating decision making under risk, then only we know the probability of occurrences. While solving decision making under uncertainty, we don't know the probabilities. We don't know the probabilities. In this, to calculate decision making under uncertainty, we are having 5 methods. We are having 5 methods. What are those methods? How to solve? The first method is max-min. This is called as gain criteria, or vice versa, mini-max. This is called as a loss criteria. Anyone we have to solve. In the final examination, most of the times they will ask maximum. If you solve this also, you will get the same answer. That's why anyone they will ask in the final examination. Okay, here. This word is a combination of 2 words. Maximum. How to calculate this? Okay, for example, strategies. 3 strategies is given. Corresponding 3 natures are given. Example, assumption. Okay, maximum, how we are going to calculate? For each strategy, we have to calculate the minimum value. For each strategy, we have to calculate. For 3 strategies, we will get some minimum values. Among all those minimum values, you have to go through the maximum value. That is your optimal strategy. The decision maker has to adopt that strategy. Again, I am repeating. Maximum. Okay, for example, 3 strategies is given, 3 states of nature is given. For each strategy, you have to find out the minimum value. Similarly, after calculating minimum values, among all those minimum values, you have to choose the maximum value, that is maximum, that is gain criteria. Second one is maximax or minimum. Here, whenever you are talking about minimum, you are talking about cost. Okay. Whenever you are talking about maximum, that means you are talking about profit. Same. How to solve the second criteria, maximax? Same. Assumption is same. 3 rows strategies, 3 states of nature is given. Here, instead of calculating minimum value, we have to calculate maximum value. You have to calculate maximum value for every strategy. Among all those maximum values, you have to choose the first word is again maximum. Maximax. Third one is, that is second criteria. The third criteria is coefficient of optimism or Hurwitz, Hurwitz, Hurwitz alpha criteria. This is the third method under uncertainty. Hurwitz alpha criteria. Here, we need to calculate by using this formula. Expected payoff value is equivalent to alpha into capital M. This is the formula. Alpha into capital M plus 1 minus alpha into small m. Here, alpha, they will give the value of risk. Okay, in general, most of the times they will give alpha value in the final examination. If they don't give in the final examination, you have to assume there, you have to write. Assumption is that the optimism, that is, here alpha is risk or optimism. 1 minus alpha, where you have studied 1 minus alpha, hypothesis testing. Correct? In hypothesis testing, write 1 error. If you remember, alpha, in hypothesis testing, you have studied alpha, 1 minus alpha, beta. Alpha represents, in hypothesis testing, it represents level of significance, 5%, 1%, 10%. Beta is nothing but power of the test. कुछ याद है? Okay. Expected value is equal to alpha into capital M plus 1 minus alpha into small m. Here, alpha, they will give in the exam. Alpha is always lies between 0 to 1 only. Alpha lies between 0 to 1. Okay. If you want to take 60% risk, you can take 0.6. 1 minus alpha will become 40, that is 0.4. If you want to take the risk factor as 70%, that is 0.7, then 1 minus alpha will become 30%. If you want to take 80, 20, 90, 10, that is up to you. 99% of the cases, they will give alpha value in the final examination. Okay. Fourth one. Hartridge alpha criteria is also known as coefficient of optimism. The fourth one is Laplace criterion. This is also known as equally probable criteria. Laplace criteria is also known as equally probable criteria. In general, for discrete distributions, we will calculate mean. How we are going to calculate mean? X bar is equal to summation f into x upon summation f. Here, Laplace criterion is nothing but weight of sum of their payoffs. That's why the formula will become, for Laplace criterion, again, expected payoff only we are going to calculate, that is expected value. The formula is sum of all payoffs, upon total number of states. Total number of states is the formula. Again, to calculate Laplace criterion, the formula is sum of all payoffs upon total number of states. The other way you can define this as the simple weighted arithmetic mean of their payoffs, that is summation W into X upon summation W. Then last one, that is regret criteria. The formula to calculate regret, the fourth one is regret. Fifth one, not fourth, regret criteria. The formula to calculate a regret is largest payoff minus payoff for the strategy. Payoff for the particular strategy is the formula. Among these 5 methods, they will ask any 3. Most important are third, fourth, and fifth compared to first and second. They will ask any 3 bits. Okay. Hartridge alpha criterion consists of 4 marks. Laplace criterion 3 marks. Minimax regret criteria is of 3 marks. 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4. Clear, students? Okay, go through the first bit. 5 minutes remaining. How much we can do it? Go through the first bit. Okay, profit table is given. That means payoff matrix is given. Payoff matrix is given without probabilities. That means the given problem is of decision making under uncertainty. Take down the strategies. 3 strategies is given. States of nature is given, that is N1, N2, N3, N4. See, it is not H square matrix. Okay, it is simple payoff matrix. 30, 40, 50. 10, minus 15, 20. 10, 5, minus 6, N4 is 8, 7, 10. First, we will calculate maximum, that is gain criteria. Maxi min. Okay, it is bifurcation of two words. The second word is min. Here, write down minimum. MIN, min. In first row, strategy S1. In first row, among all these four values, you have to choose the minimum. 30, 10, 10, 8. Minimum is how much? 8. Write it down. In strategy S2, we are having again four values. Among those four, you have to choose the minimum value. Remaining three values are positive. Only one value is negative. That's why it is minimum. The value is minus 15. Similarly, in strategy S3, we are having three positive values, one negative value, that is farthest from the origin, that is minimum, that is minus 6. Right now, what the bit they asked? Maximum. Already you have computed minimum value of each strategy. Right now, you have to compute among all strategies, you have to choose the maximum value. The maximum value is 8. Highlight the answer. Any query, students? Here the bit asked is maximum. Okay, whatever the second word is there, you have to compute first, that is minimum. Minimum. Every row you have to choose the minimum value. Among all minimum values, you have to choose the maximum value. The maximum value is 8. Everybody make a note, student, here after first bit. We have to write the answer like this. Students, make a note. The maximum profit among these minimas, the maximum profit among THESE, these minimas is 8. Okay, put a box where 8 is there, put an arrow. Among these minimas is 8, corresponding to strategy S1. Corresponding to strategy S1. Hence, the decision is to adopt. Hence, the decision is to adopt optimal strategy. Hence, the decision is to adopt optimal strategy S1. Optimal strategy S1. This is first bit answer. Second bit, we will solve maxi-max. Second bit, we will solve maxi-max. Word is bifurcation of two words again. Second word is maximum. Right now, we have to calculate maximum value for each strategy. First row, among four values, you have to choose the maximum value. The maximum value is 30. In second row, again, the maximum value is 40. In third row, the maximum value is 50. After maximum value, among all maximum values, you have to choose again maximum. Among 30, 40, 50, which is maximum? 50. Highlight it. Second bit is maxi-max. For every strategy, you have to calculate maximum value. You have to identify the maximum value. Among all maximum values, you have to choose again maximum. Okay, right now make a note. For second bit, make a note. The maximum profit among these maximas, the maximum profit among these maximas is 50. Corresponding to strategy S3. Corresponding to strategy S3. Hence, the optimal strategy is S3. Hence, the optimal strategy is S3. Any queries related to today's lecture, students? Because the time is over. Any queries? Remaining 3 methods we will solve in the next lecture.
No,
Any-
ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, I will stop the session then. You are having one more lecture, right?